Gurriel gets a piece. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Crank that down.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now it's going to be Jaime Saldana. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got it. And that is that. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Devers now. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And Devers hits that one, and that is Springer. One away.
Like I said, at all. Be a pull hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
I know you're a pull hitter.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Runner on at first with one gone. Now here is Jose Ramirez. The 1-1. And that's through there for a strike.
So they're trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
I'm so tripping.
Ohtani, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. Rolled to short, could be two. To second for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bo Bichette up to the dish. Up the middle, Ramirez picks it up. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Jacob Nottingham. And the pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Just missed. To the right side.
Leaves.
Steps on first for the out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Kicks and deals. In the air out towards right center. Springer on the move.
Goodness.
Makes
Come
a
on,
nice
man.
running catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting none. The right field.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Big Daddy Savage. This guy has turned into a beast. The 2-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It just got out of here. 3rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Darrell Hernandez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Good contact guy, good defender. Bounce to the left side.
What am I doing?
Fires over to Guerrero. Play made, that ends the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff.
Back here in Baltimore as we go to the top of the 4th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
Got him out on the front foot, couldn't keep the hands back long enough, and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Savage moving under this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. And now it's even up.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And that one hops the wall. The relay to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Go, Mo.
Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
So digging in, A.J. Malone. Next pitch is downstairs. Mullins at third with nobody out. Hard hit, right side. Biggio throws to first in time. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Kicks and fires. In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Now back, the left fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Righty delivers. That one off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Chapman should have this one.
Yeah.
And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the end. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Gurriel. And a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And foul ball.
There you go.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. In the air, right field. Savage moving under it. 1 up, 1 down. Jaime Saldana getting ready to hit.
Jaime Saldana.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0.
Just like Vegas in the sun, ain't no quitting till I'm done. Roll on and having fun.
Buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jose Ramirez. And now it's 1-2. That one missed. Now this is in the air down the line. Gurriel sizing this one up. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. Next to hit, Jacob Nottingham. 0 for 1 so far. And he grounds one back up the middle, gathers, and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Do you just not want to talk about it?
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan
What else is going on?
Mountcastle.
Next to the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is down low. Runner on at third, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Out to center, and that is Springer. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
The 1-2. And now 2-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Good eye right there. The pitch. Swing and a little roller right side. On the run, sends it over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Jays nothing. Gene Segura comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Second base, number 9.
Back here at the ballpark, Danny Jansen to hit here.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
One down, and now it's going to be Cavan Biggio. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Biggio off of first with 2 away. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 1-1 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And the pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next for Toronto, George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. In the air, right side. Savage makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Jays nothing. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Julian Merryweather. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back now at Oriole Park, and now the shortstop, Darell Hernaiz. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. And that one a little bit high. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Trevor Richards getting loose out there. Chapman getting cranked up as well. Payoff pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Springer on the move. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the home run off of the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Camden Yards. A.J. Malone, the next to hit for the Orioles. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they did. Really created a mold for other organizations to follow when upgrading or building new ballparks.
Next one just misses, and it's 3-2. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Yeah, this really was the first old school new ballpark that we saw.
Players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Malone. The runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Pitch misses inside. 3 balls and a strike.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit, and it kicks off the base of the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Yeah, the batter now, Jaime Saldana. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So here's Tyler Duffy onto the mound, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Tyler Duffy.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
They tried to get him to go. She wouldn't bite.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals to third. Malone collects it, whips it to first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 11, Bo Bichette.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. The 1-1. And that chance handled to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Pitching change here, Trevor Richards. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 33, Trevor Richards.
And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here comes a pitch. And it is 2-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Here's a 2-1. That one missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Gene Segura at the plate here.
The second baseman
At the belt fires. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Got him. And there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jacob Nottingham.
Nottingham.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Ohtani leads off first with one away. In the dirt. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Three and two now. Stays alive. Runner leads away at second. He's trying for third. In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one drilled left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
And into the box for Baltimore, Darell Hernandez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The 2-2. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
2 outs, bases loaded. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The count 2-1. That one hammered left field, back there. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2 for Niles. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score. It's 7-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Nate Pearson will take over here. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
Number 24, Nate Pearson.
And in scoring position with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, A.J. Malone for the 4th time tonight. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Center field, Springer on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Carlos Estevez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alvarado warming up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. The 2-1 is high.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Next pitch is downstairs. Slapped foul.